Hi, I'm Grant. So if you're watching this, it's probably because you're looking at Bitcoin and it's falling. Today's February 14th, and we just saw a 4 to 5% reduction in the price of Bitcoin. If that's not the price that you're looking at and you're watching this some point in the future where it's dropping again, hear me out because I'm pretty sure you're still going to want to hear what I have to say in this video. So what's going on right now? February 14th, Bitcoin just dropped 4%. Everyone's freaking out. It's down $3,000 from $49,600. Well, I'll tell you. Bitcoin has always been volatile. What does volatile mean? Volatile means that for every other stock that goes up 5 cents or 10 cents and goes down 5 cents and 10 cents, Bitcoin goes up or down $1. So right now we're seeing it literally minus $1,934 on the day, which to any stock would be horrible. But for Bitcoin, this is actually kind of the norm. See, I'm looking at this graph right now, and it looks pretty bad, right? I mean, it goes up all the way to 49,700, and then you see the 4 to 5% drop, and it looks horrifying, and it looks like, oh my god, this might be the end of Bitcoin. And then you see this chart. 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 See, the thing about Bitcoin is there's no company behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and a cryptocurrency is quite literally a digital asset. So whereas a company, Tesla stock, for example, that stock price can go up or down with earnings, you know, what plans they have for the future, if they're going to release a new car, or if someone dies. God, where's some wood that I can knock on? Then the stock price can go up or down. The thing about cryptocurrency is that there's no company behind it, there's no earnings, and nobody really knows what it's supposed to be valued at. Back in 2017, we had a massive run with Bitcoin. It went up to $17,000, and then it dropped by like more than half. And now we're on a massive run with Bitcoin again. It's up from half of $17,000 to $47,000, which is an astronomically high number for something that isn't a business, for something that isn't an item, like doesn't sell anything. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. And people think the same thing is going to happen again, where it drops more than 50% in value, or God forbid, stays down there for a very long time. Every time Bitcoin goes down, there's a massive sell-off that follows because nobody really knows what it's supposed to be worth. If I know Tesla stock is worth $800 to me and it goes down to $750, then I'm able to buy that knowing that there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to get my money back. With Bitcoin, no one really knows what's going on. If Bitcoin drops to $30,000, people are going to freak out, and justifiably too, because it's at basically 50,000 right now. If it drops down to 30,000, you just lost 40% of your money, dude. And it's really easy to panic sell and think, oh my god, it's going to the dirt. That's the opposite of the moon. I just thought of that on the spot. It's going to the dirt. This is the end of Bitcoin as we know it, and people sell. Now, it's a lot easier to see this when you're on the live chart or even the day chart, but if you look at the weekly, the monthly, the 3-monthly, and the yearly, you're able to make a pretty calm decision about what this thing is worth and if this is actually the end. We've seen, actually, if we go back to the date of its creation, it has always come back up. If it hits this place in 2017 and then drops, it's gone back up. Meaning that no matter what point you bought at, in the history of Bitcoin, it has come back. And it has not only come back, but it has exceeded its previous place. So if we look at the yearly, same thing. 3 months, same thing. 1 month, same thing. Well, the problem with the 1 week is that it's kind of not a whole lot of time. Oh, but look, it did beat it. Yeah, okay, so 49,000. So no matter what point you bought Bitcoin, it's always been a good investment. If we look at 1 week ago, if you put in $1,000, you're already sitting on $1,200. Bitcoin is consistently doing better than my stock portfolio, that's for sure. And yes, I think it's still going to go up. I think it's going to hit $75,000 by the end of the year easily. I certainly believe that it can go to $100,000, but I'm just saying, like, $75,000 is the absolute lowest that I think Bitcoin's going to be at the end of the year. I'm not going to make that return on the S&P 500. I'm not going to make that return on Tesla, not the way that it's doing what it's doing right now. So no, if you're thinking like, I'm going to try to sell my Bitcoin and get back in at a lower price, I'm sorry to say that the moment that you sell that Bitcoin, that's when it's going up, baby. So what's the point of this video? Hold. No matter what price you're holding your Bitcoin at, hold. You will get your money back. This is not financial advice, and I do not take it. I do not take any liability for you being at a loss in the future. But I solemnly swear by Bitcoin and its bullish momentum in 2021. If you are currently holding Bitcoin and you see it dropping, whether that's right now from 49 to 46, or from 60 to 55, or from 70 to 60, hold. Because historically speaking, Bitcoin has always, every single time, come back. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed it or you took any value from it whatsoever. It only takes a second and it's free. Be sure to invest in the subscribe button because it is guaranteed to appreciate in value over time. And if you enjoy the video and you want to invest in Bitcoin, well, I strongly recommend doing it on Robinhood. Robinhood is a free investing app, and honestly, I use the graphs from Robinhood for this entire video because their graphs are very easy to understand. I really like how they have a live chart for the hour, a day chart, a week chart, a month chart, a 3-month chart, a year chart, a 5-year chart. Just really nice charts, very user-friendly, very easy to buy Bitcoin. You're actually able to buy fractions of a Bitcoin too, so if you can't afford $46,000, you can just put in $100 and it's fine. And if it goes up 10%, your $100 goes up 10%. If you join Robinhood with a link in the description, then you'll get a free stock when you sign up with your bank account. I'll get a free stock when you sign up with your bank account. It helps out the channel tremendously, and honestly, I would just super appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.